do that if you have it. If you do every daily on your character on the day, you have more than enough DIs to do at least 6, maybe 8 runs a day on max DIs, but I'll show what that is when we get into FC. So now, you've done all your 3 daily training quests, right? Now, I'm maxed out, so I don't have to go back and do them. But like I said, if you're a fresh player, every time you have a pause in your gameplay, you're going to come back to base, and you're going to hit those 3 guys again. So one over there, one up there, one up there. When you're done those for the first time of the day, you're going to come over here, and there's a guy that gives you a quest for a mission run. This is the important quest. This is the one that levels your Guardian rank. This right here. So your Guardian is your account level, the Awakening is your character level. So this is the main one that's going to level it up. You could do this one 3 times per day. That's real life day. Per character. So if you have like 3 characters, you could do this 9 times a day. These do have a chance to drop gear. Unlike the other way, the only other way to level your Guardian level is in Versus mode. And Versus mode, you cannot get gear. So this is the faster, more efficient way to do it.
Major
You just
Frost,
grab his
no,
quest,
oh,
you go
this
in,
task is repeatable. Press the L key to open
it's a
your
little
quest
mini
guide.
dungeon,
To view the
it'll ask
number
you
of
to
times
kill,
this task can be repeated,
a certain amount of rooms of enemies, and there'll be a boss at the end. It's either going to be a giant nightmare boss or a giant elemental boss. If it's the elemental boss, guns do nothing to it currently. So just be warned about that.
Alpha unit come in.
Now, if you also have a quest for like time ticket on your daily list, this is where you pop it. You pop a time thing in here just to get it off your list.
Yeah. Good job.
You don't have to loot everything, but I'm a OCD compulsive person, and I need to loot everything. This is going to be quite a bit higher than what you start out with. You start at level 1 run, and every time you do it, it goes up a level. So I'm at like 140 or 150. 148 I'm at. You do have a time limit, but it's plenty enough time. Unless you're like severely slacking, like talking on your phone the entire time or something like that, you'll make it. Oh, I'm just a turd over here. There it is. Now, these playtime buffs, these are important because they buff your skill for whatever point you put into it. So if you want it on your rifles, you put F2 like I did. If you want it on a certain skill, you put it on some whatever skill you want to level up. It'll most often reduce the cost of casting it, or it'll up the damage of it, or I don't think there's any other thing that drops the cooldown that way. These runs can be anywhere from 6 rooms long to 10 rooms long. If you're a lucky person, unlike me, you'll get 3 6s. I usually get a couple 9s, some 10s thrown in there, just for good measure. Your class will
Past the halfway point. Keep up the
change your
pace.
playstyle
You're
here
getting
too.
closer to the
Since
title.
I'm on a healer, you know, I just kind of stay back. But if you've got like a tank or an assassin, most of the time you're just gonna run up and hit them. I don't know how that went because I'm not that good. Oh my god, I got loot. It's complete shit, but I got loot. For me, that's impressive, because I never get loot from here. Just saying. I play weird, usually you can shoot him a lot faster, but if I don't have to use ammo, I normally don't. I don't know. My playstyle is really weird. Don't incorporate that into the little guide I'm showing you. Just where to go and what to do, not how to, because I wouldn't say I'm the best at that. See, I can shoot him a lot faster probably than I could with my pistols, but...
Good job! The enemy Titan is beyond the next door. Proceed with extreme caution.
So here's your elemental. Or... oh no, I got the nightmare this time. So depending on your gear, this is pretty easy. I can just sit here and she'll die.
Don't waste any time. Break into attack formation and destroy the target.
Now, I won't do this the full 3 times. I'll come back to this after when I'm done. But you can either hit try again there, but I usually hit finish, grab the quest again, just to get the extra scrolls and light cubes. So when you come out of here...
Hello there, cadet.
Wait for the load. So that goes towards Guardian level and your Awakening level. So see, he's got the quest again. You can grab it 2 more times and do that same thing over 2 more times if you want to, per character. But I'm not going to, just to save time. So what I do next is when you're done all 3, when you get here, you're going to go upstairs, you're going to do this training all over again. So you're going to do attack, defense, come down to your HP one.
Hi there, cadet.
And if you haven't grabbed this quest down here for the lollipops, grab it. And then you're going to head out to FC. This is where your playstyle might change. I have my own rotation. I do it a specific way. To me, it seems pretty efficient. If it's not efficient for you, if you can find another way to do it, you're more than welcome to. This part here is up to interpretation. Yeah, HK, this will be up on a VOD, right? Alright, so when you come out here, you gotta take the little flight thing, and it's gonna land you right in front of your first quest. So, you're gonna have a bunch of guys running around that have... okay, these guys won't be here if you haven't progressed in the main story. So if this is your first time in FC, you're gonna have a bunch of other quests. You're gonna have to go back and talk to a lady over there. She's gonna send you all around this map to get different stuff done. But when you're done all the main story for FC, every single one of these quests, these side quests, are gonna unlock for you. Each one you can do twice per day, and each one gives one of each material from that specific type of mob you're killing. So this is the common, the rare, or common, uncommon, rare item from each type of enemy, and you'll get a death invitation. Now the DIs we'll get into after we do these quests. So the way I do it, you take the first quest, and I go over here. Turn around, there's a bunch behind you. Over here. I'm actually getting drops today. They're all crap, but I'm getting drops. It's really weird. Kill all the boxes you can get to get the lollipop quest done, which I just did. So now you kill one of these guys. Only one. But you can kill them all, I guess, if you want to. Come back here, grab the second quest. Now, it's the exact same quest we just did. I just don't do it. You'll see why when we're done. So you come over here. And grab the second quest, which is for the zombies. Or remains, I guess they're called in this. They're zombies. So grab them. Sniper does some... Yeah, okay. There is an achievement to kill 1,000 enemies with a sniper. So if you want to kill these guys with a sniper, you can do it to get the achievement at the same time. That's the way I did it, but that was a while ago now. So there's your first part of it done. Fly back over here. And you grab the second part of the quest. Again, you can go and wait for more zombies to spawn. There's a group of 3 there and a group of 3 there. But you don't have to. Come over here. And this is your first major point of interest in the maps. These cubes, or I don't know what they're called, mines, are your main source of these materials. So this is your E ones. The other side of the map's the F ones. Your A, B, C, and D are all in desert. Alright, so again, this quest is doable twice per character per day. So you can get guaranteed 2 of each of material per character per day. So these are important to do. You grab one, you kill one of these things. I don't know why that didn't hit, but... And then you don't hit them both, because if you hit them both, then this quest goes away. So now you grab the quest again, and then you kill the other one. As soon as my cooldown's off. Now, if you have to go in and kill these guys, go ahead, that's fine, doesn't matter.
You think of it.
So then, you come over here, these are the foul missions. These are my favorite enemies in the game, because they have a lisp. So if you listen to them talk, they actually have a lisp. And it's the funniest thing I've seen done. So same thing, you grab the quest. You get one of each of their materials per quest that you do. If you find a different rotation better for you, go ahead. So again, I finished one quest, I go back and grab the second one. but I don't do it. Alright? Now, when you get to a certain part of the story mission, this lady here will give you a quest. It will not unlock until you get to a certain part. Sorry, I smoke one on it. Anyways, so there's a certain part, and she'll give you a quest, and you have to kill a bunch of the fouls that we just did. So if you ever see a yellow question mark on the minimap here, it's her side quest that you do once per character. Once you've done it, you unlock the ability to buy stuff from her. But I don't need to do that. This cube here, this is the only stack of tier 1 cubes in the game. You can farm T1 cubes other ways from, you know, quests or drops or rewards or grinding. But if you want to literally just sit and farm, this is the only way to do it. I do not recommend it. Now, the only recommendation I do have for this is that sometimes in this quest where you have to do your daily challenges, it'll actually give you a quest to kill one of those. I don't have it on mine. But if you do have it, you can just come over here and kill it real quick and then get your thing, right? But if you don't need to do that, you can skip it. And you go straight here. Now, this is where I find the most efficient. So this quest here is for nightmares, but nightmares are surrounded by swarm. So I grab the nightmare quest, I turn around, I either go way over here, and this is the swarm quest. So now I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I kill that whole group, I get both quests done. But I go even further. I go over here and I grab the F material quest. Go over here, grab this. Get my first nightmare. Get some swarms. Grab the second F quest. And then kill the second F material. Go back over here. Kill these guys. And then you need, this group here is the exact amount you need to finish both quests. Alright, so now you can grab your swarm quest again. Then fly back over to your nightmare quest. Alright, don't do them. Just grab them, move on to bombers. Now, the bombers are the stupidest mob in this game, because if they blow themselves up, you do not get credit for it. It's really annoying. But he's down here in the corner. If you look at the map, this is the last quest for gathering. He's on this far corner right beside where you start. So, we'll run over here, grab a few of these. Don't try to melee them. It won't work. Well, it will work, but they'll blow themselves up and you will die. I never reload, because if you shoot one bullet and reload, it takes away 1 stack of your ammo, and it's so dumb. There's 5 more, hopefully none of them blow themselves up. 3 more, and it should be the exact one right here. There we go. Let's go over here. Grab the next bomber quest. You don't do it. It puts you right beside the camp here. So the camp has 3 quests. This one is separate. These 2 quests here are the exact same quest. So instead of doing these 2, or this one twice a day, you do this one once a day, this one once a day. So you grab one of them, it'll turn the other one off. See? Then you grab this one. These two have to be done in the strongholds. If you're done farming the boss and you don't need any atonements from him, you can skip these altogether. You don't need to do these. Alright. Now, with strongholds, you get these things called death invitations. DIs, we call them. If you see someone talking about DIs in chat, this is what they're talking about. Every one you use makes the enemy stronger. More defense, more HP. Up to 22 level, I think it's 22, will give you a mythic level stronghold. That's what you want to aim for. When you're starting the game, you're not going to be able to get there. So when you're first starting, I wouldn't recommend using these at all. Just go into the stronghold, do your thing at the level 3 or whatever they're at, and then when you get more comfortable doing it, you know, add 2 or 3 at a time and just see where your balance is. Your goal for FC specifically is 21 of these. You need 21 DIs to run a stronghold to have the max shards and gold return. Alright, so the faster you can do it, the more you'll get. The higher level you can do it, the more you'll get. So the ideal situation is if you could do 3 strongholds on 1 set of DIs. Alright, these last for, I think, 15 minutes, or no, 10 minutes. So you have 10 minutes to do 3 strongholds. I won't do it in here because I'm doing a guide, so I might get 2 out of this, but we'll see. So you need 21. If you don't have 21, you know, like I hoard a bunch of them. I haven't done a lot, but like I said, if you're just starting out, you don't want this many. You might want 2 or 3 to start with, and then, like I said, more comfortable you get, work up to 5, then 10, then go to 15. I'm just going to empty my inventory to make sure I have space for everything that I loot in here. I guess that's the other thing I didn't talk about. I'll talk about it right now before we do a stronghold. So my inventory is max space. So that's because I bought the pack that gives me the max space. If you don't have all this inventory, right? So I got max inventory, max storage. Storage you have to buy, so it makes it good to transfer items between your characters. Your inventory, you have to unlock slots. The first thing you do with these shards you get is you unlock these slots. That's the first thing you do. Okay, so you have max rows. The second thing you do with your shards is buy character slots. I'm not sure how many it costs. It's been a while. But save up for a while. Make sure you get everything for your inventory and character first. With your gold, the first thing you're going to do is, if you look in your tabs here, there's one called Grinder. Right? Now this here, for you, when you're starting out, will be level 1. That means for every item you grind, like if I ground this item right now, I would get 1 T1 cube. If it's level 2, you get 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. So if I grind this right now, I will get 5 T1 cubes out of it. See? So you want to level this as fast as you can. Also, if you're grinding for gold, you get a lot more gold out of it. Okay. What else am I missing here? Drop all this stuff off. Grind this there. Now with your skills, there is a meta. Alright, so this will change depending on what class you are. If you get Blade Master, if you're Warrior, Berserker, if you're Tank, Shadow Dancer, if you're Assassin, Dark Passenger, if you're Sorcerer. If you're a healer like my character is, Divine Justice is kind of useless. I would recommend getting Dual Pistol. But it is 400,000 to unlock, so I wouldn't worry about it. Your M2, your Assault Rifle is your bread and butter. That's basically what you're going to use most of the time. I would spend, you know, get it up to at least 10 before you head to Desert. Alright, same thing with your skills. So the 2 main priority ones are your Large Projectile or your Sonic Blade. If you don't have either of them, I would probably research which one your style suits you better, but most people go large projectile. If you don't have it on your starting character, unlock it, level it up. Your E skill, your bread and butter for AoE basically. This is going to be either Dragon Summon or Gravity Core. I have Hellstorm because I have a different playstyle. Don't ask me that. Most people prefer Dragon Summon because it's got the greatest AoE out of any of the abilities. It'll reach the furthest. So if you don't have either one of these two, I would unlock them. Again, it's 400,000 to unlock if it's not in your class. But they're really well worth it. For G, when you're starting out, you're going to want one of two abilities. You're going to want either Force Field, so you don't take damage for a certain amount of time, or you're going to want the Summon Post. The Summon Post is the only item in the game that'll heal your health and your mana. Okay? Force Field, it's a little iffy. If you're only trying to like dodge for like a few seconds, like you get everything up and dodge, Force Field's fine. But if you're not sure of yourself, the Summon Post is the way to go. Later on, when you get to end game, you'll want things like Teleporter for farming. Blessed Circle is the meta for boss damage. This increases your damage dramatically. The rest is kind of gimmicky, honestly. It just makes you run fast. Size matters. It only works in FC and the desert. It will not work in any dungeon or the new zone coming out, I'm pretty sure, because it's underground. So don't worry about size matters. You get it by doing a quest. I might do a guide on that at some point. I have done it on all my characters, so I'll have to wait till I get one that I haven't done it on. Abilities. If you want the farthest reaching ability to get you away from enemies, you want Blink. The downside to it is you cannot blink backwards. So if you're used to dodging backwards like I am, you don't want that. You want Flash Dash. Flash Dash can dodge any direction. It's just its range is not as far as Blink's is. Perks. When you start off, I would say Dying Spirit is the one to go for because it saves you from one massive hit. When your health is below 30%, increase your defense by 114% and increase your health regeneration for 10 seconds. This is the one you want when you're starting out. Once you get more comfortable, you might want to switch to Berserker, but that's only if you like every time you take damage, you get extra attack and blah blah. Since I'm a healer, I heal myself. I don't need the health regen. I just stick with Dying Spirit. Other than that, if you have any other questions about skills, most people in chat or Discord will help you. But the bread and butter is your Assault Rifle, your Large Projectile or Sonic Blade, Gravity Core or Dragon Summon, and then starting out Force Field or Summon Post. Later on, when you're comfortable enough, switch to Blessed Circle. Alright. So now that we've got that, if you go to your map, these are the strongholds that show up. There's orange, there's yellow. The yellow ones are the ones that have the boss at the end. Okay? The orange ones are just enemies, like there's no boss at the end, you don't have to worry about it. It doesn't matter when you're starting out which one you do. If you're comfortable doing the boss, go to the boss ones. If you're not comfortable doing the boss ones, avoid her and just do the orange ones until you're more comfortable. If you're using DIs, if you're using max DIs, which in this case is 21 death invites, then every time you kill the boss, she's guaranteed to drop you a piece of gear, along with her atonement. If you do it any less, if you have it at 14, she'll drop her atonement, but she's not guaranteed to drop a loot. So, you know, your helmet, your chest, your gloves, that kind of stuff. So, since I'm going to be using DIs, I'll get a guaranteed drop and you'll see it. That might not happen for you. Don't freak out. It's just because you're not running max DIs. The other way to get guaranteed drops, so at the top of your screen here, there's this little skull that says 0 out of 10. If you don't have Maiden Plus or Premium, that'll say 0 out of 5. Okay, I have Maiden Plus, so I could do 10 atonements per day. If you're starting out and you don't have it, you got 0 out of 5. When that fills, the skull's going to go away, After that goes away, then the boss is guaranteed to drop you a piece of gear, because you're not getting any atonements anymore. So instead of a guaranteed atonement, you're guaranteed a piece of gear. If that's confusing, I'm sorry. There's no other way to explain it, really. The orange ones, there's no atonements because there's no boss. They won't be in there. And gear's random. So any enemy in any of the strongholds does have a chance to drop gear. It's very low. The gear you're looking for, to start off with, if you look at mine, I got all attack on the secondary stat. Any piece that you get with secondary attack, keep. Doesn't matter if it's common, uncommon, rare, epic. I'm like endgame, and I'm still wearing 2 rare items because I haven't found a better one. It doesn't matter as long as it has attack. Attack is the primary stat that'll increase your power level. Your overall power level decides how much damage you do overall. I can take all my gear off, and that'll go down quite a bit. The second most important is your skills. ND's red. No, I won't worry about it. I'm just gonna get the skill in. So, all these skills, every one of these you level up, also increases your power level. Quite a bit, actually. So, since I have everything maxed out, my power level without any gear is around 13,000. Now, you're not gonna be anywhere near that. But as you level up, your gun, your Q, E, R skills, your power level will rise. So the more you put into your gear, the more your power level rise, easier the game's going to get. The more you put into your skills, same thing. You're going to get more power level, everything's going to become easier. The other thing with skills is you'll have 2 different options up here when you choose one. I can't see it because I haven't. There'll be one called upgrade, and then there'll be one called craft. Never use the upgrade one. It costs way too much money. It's a waste of your time. Don't do it. Farm the materials, do the crafting. Up to level 10, where I recommend having all your skills at before you start doing the desert area, you shouldn't have any problems getting it. The worst one will be bomber wings. That's about it. After desert, it gets real hard because there's one material you're going to need a ton of. You'll see people complain about it all the time. It's the B1 material. You need like 2,000 of it to do all your skills. It's annoying. So let's head over to a stronghold and see what this is like here. Okay. So the reason I told you not to finish the second quest is because when you do these, all the mobs are actually in here. So you can finish the rest of these quests just by doing the stronghold. Right? So I'm gonna go in here and pop these. If you don't have these, don't worry about it. But I'm gonna go in with max. So mine's gonna say mythic difficulty, right? Because I have max DIs. You're just gonna come in. You're gonna gather as much as you can, and you're just gonna AoE him down. The other option, obviously, is just to shoot them all with your gun, if you want to.
Help me!
Here's the one guy that you talked to for the one quest. He'll usually be in the first room you enter, usually. Oh, and if you're wondering why I don't have to pick anything up, it's because I have a pet. So the pet up there allows you to have auto loot. You don't have to pick anything up. He'll fly over and pick everything up for you.
I will break
And if you look at the top of my screen, there's like a little gauge under the DI scroll. When that runs out, my DI runs out.
Congratulations!
Alright. Remains, if you see them, shoot them, because they are the slowest enemy in the game. They're supposed to be removing them in the next patch from here. You know what? Screw it. Because everyone complains that they're too slow. You can't group them up fast enough. So for now, just shoot them, move on. There's purple boxes in here. So for the one quest, you have to find orders. Don't freak out if you don't get enough boxes, because I've had it multiple times where I've done the entire stronghold, and not enough boxes spawn to finish the quest. You just gotta do another stronghold, and you'll get one. Alright, bombers. These are the ones to watch out for if you're in here, because they will blow up and like that. I'm lucky I can just heal myself, it doesn't really matter. See, he just blew himself up like an idiot. I'll just finish this off and then we'll continue on. This is the boss room. When you see the yellow thing, that's the boss. Now, she glitches out. If you stand on any of these little rubble things, she has a chance to reset, and it's annoying. Or not reset, but basically you can't damage her and it's annoying, so just move her off. There's not a lot of room in here, so move around as much as you can. Try to avoid her slams. She'll jump and slam. She does a triple attack. I don't remember what it was. If you don't kill her fast enough, at some point she'll summon one of every mob type in FC. Oh, she was looking not back into that, but it didn't work. Whatever. And now you'll see I'll get the atonement and a guaranteed loot drop. There's my loot drop. Here's my atonement drop.
Success!
So now, since I still have time on my DI, what I do is I go back here, and since I found that one guy, you can come back, grab the second quest from this lady here. So you hand it in. I don't know if I got all these, did I? Oh no, I didn't get the orders. If you get the orders, you can hand it into her and grab another one. I think you can do her quest 3 times. And this guy here is just find the soldier inside. And then you fly back to the next stronghold. Rinse and repeat until you have all your side quests done. And then keep farming until your atonement drops are done, or until you're basically finished for the day. But once I've done the second one, I'll show you another trick before you go back to base. Because there is something you want to do before then. Alright, here's one of those purple boxes. So these purple boxes here, those are the ones that have the orders that you're going to need.
Congratulations!
Then talk to this guy. nothing different I'm gonna do here. It's the same as the first run. There, I got my 3 orders. Feed my pet more. No, you don't have to wait for the loot. You can just run out. It doesn't matter. Like, you don't have to loot everything. But, like I said, I'm an OCD hoarder. I gotta get everything.
I will break those mine.
Walk into it.
Success!
Yay. Don't play like I am if you're not a healer, 'cause you'll die. Can't just stand in enemies like that if you're not one. Well, tanks, I guess, can. This is the worst boss too, because she jumps around the most. It's annoying. Guaranteed loot drop and
Success!
then just leave as always. Now, see, I'm not gonna finish it here, but see, there's still side quests I have left to do, right? So I still gotta kill a few bombers, one more nightmare. That's it. So if you do a couple more runs and just rinse and repeat, that's all you do. So I'm gonna hand this quest in, and I'll show you what happens after this. So I'm gonna hand this one in. Now, for you guys, you're going to want to accept the next one and keep going and do more strongholds. I'm not going to be doing that, so I'm just going to skip it. But usually you would grab it, go back and do more strongholds. But, if you notice, there's no more boss strongholds. Alright? So what I would do, in this case, is one more time, before I go back to the base, you run over to each of the material nodes. So your E and your F. You just get a couple more farming in. So come over, you kill the guys if you need to. Go over to the other side of the city and do that. If you have a motorbike and you want to use it, that's fine. I don't like them. once you're done there, if you're not done this quest for the lollipops, then you go around and hit boxes till you do finish it. They're all over the city. It's fine. So what you're going to do is, since there's no more stronghold bosses, you can either finish the orange ones if you want to, but if you're farming the boss for atonements, you hit your backspace and you hit recall. It'll take you back to base. Your computer probably loads faster than mine too. Once you're back, you can do your spin reward. And you can collect your mail if you want to, but I just usually wait till the end of the day. So you come down here, you hand in your lollipop quest, which is straight ahead.
Welcome, cadet.
Wow, you actually found them.
Alright,
Thank you
then
so
once you do
much,
that,
Cadet.
now that you're back in base, you go back and do your training again. So you go over to your HP training over there. You go up to your defense there, attack there. Because by now it should have been more than half an hour since you've been in the base. So you finish all those three. You go back out to FC. And you do the same thing over again. You go to your 2 materials. So you go to your E material, your F material. You gather them. And then if you have any side quests left, you finish them off. And while you wait for the strongholds to reappear. When the strongholds reappear, you do more of those. When they're all gone, you come back to base, rinse and repeat, right? So you go to FC, strongholds, come back to base, training dailies. When you're done your training dailies, go back to FC, materials, right? So your route from here should be HP, attack, and defense training. Go to FC, get your E and F materials. Do your strongholds. More E and F materials. Back to base. I hope that makes sense for anyone who is watching or, is watching this in the future. If you don't understand, message anyone in game or message me in, Discord or in game if I'm online, and just ask. I'm at this part. What am I supposed to do? And that's for FC specifically, right? ND is slightly different because there's more routes you can do, more enemies you can do. So I'm leaving it here for just the FC guide, I guess, for the people who don't understand how to get their levels up and stuff. Alright, so to recap, when you log in, you start down there, you grab your lollipop quest. You go over to your HP training, attack training, defense training. Once you've done those 3, you go over to your mission runs. You do your 3 for your character for the day. When you're done those, you go back up, you do your attack training, defense training, and HP training for the second time. You can do that once every half an hour in real life. Once you've done that, you go to FC. You do each of the side quests once, grab the second quest, and hang on to it and do it while you're doing strongholds. Before and after every stronghold, you're going to run and grab your E and your F materials on either side of the map. When you're out of strongholds in FC, you're going to come back to base. You're going to do your attack, defense, HP training. Go back up to FC, rinse and repeat until you're out of atonements. If you want to farm gear, then you do strongholds after that. Now, to move on to FC, I would recommend having at least a full set of tier 2 gear with preferably attack substat. Right? So you want all T2. You can upgrade that with your forge here. Upgrade this to level 5. And have your skills, if this one up, have your main skills that you're going to use to at least level 10 each. So you want a 10 primary, a 10 on your rifle. Each of your Q, E, and R skills, you want it to at least 10. Abilities doesn't matter, honestly. Not at this point in the game for you. And then perks, you want it level 10. ND, you'll start building all that up more, but it gets a lot more expensive a lot quicker. If you're doing the route I do every day, within 8 days, you should have Guardian rank 15. So that's your account level, which is this. Your Awakening level, you should have prestiged once, at least once or twice, maybe 3 or 4 times. I don't know what the exact level on that is. And you should have a good stockpile of, beginner crafting materials. And you'll also have a good and your gear to start doing ND. So after 7 or 8 days, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's 8 days to get your Guardian rank max. So you might as well say your first 8 days is going to be spent mostly in FC. Okay? After you're done FC, there's a quest in Santonia you can do if you want to do it every day too. It's literally just go to the pirate ship in Santonia. She gives you 2 quests. One to hit boxes to get 5 rope. It's a pain, but it's there. And her second one, you do the same thing. You hit boxes for a birdcage. Now, each of those is going to drop you a green arcane crystal, which are these. And you're going to need a ton of them to make your gauntlets. Now, don't worry about gauntlets to start with. If you get a drop from either Artemis or Seraph, good for you, because I had bad luck with them. If you want a guide for the gauntlets, I'll make one at some point. It's just I have them all crafted, so I don't know how I'm going to do it. I can just basically show a quick guide, like a 2-minute guide or 3-minute guide of what materials you're going to need, where you go to upgrade your materials, how much money it's going to cost you, how much shards it's going to cost you, etc., etc. But those should be your primary, right? If I missed anything, I apologize. I just kind of did this on a spur of the moment kind of thing. Again, though, if you have any questions, just ask. I'm sure someone will be happy to help you.
Welcome to the
I don't know, does anyone in chat have any questions right now, or no? If not, I'm just going to continue on with my daily grind on my healer. How long was this in? So it took about an hour to do that entire rotation. If I wasn't talking and it was more concentrated, it'd be faster. You might as well say, to do everything for the first time and back to the base, it's going to take you about 40 minutes. If you could do 40 minutes a day for 8 days, you'll be golden. No questions? No concerns? No further information needed for starters? Obviously, if you're brand new, story mission takes priority. You have to do the story mission to unlock a lot of this stuff. This is basically once you're up to the point of where you have to kill the FC stronghold boss. You can do everything that I've just done. I'm trying to think off the top of my head if there's anything else I missed. Oh, I guess one thing I missed. So, I explained with shards what you should be doing with your shards, right? So, first priority is to unlock your inventory slots, right? Second priority is your character slots. Your third one is going to be this battle pass. Because this, when the patch comes out, this is gone. You will not be able to get these again. So this one, right, this is your sword. This is a backdrop that obviously most people use. This is your shield, another backdrop, your cape, another backdrop. This is the helmet, this is the outfit. So if you want any of these things, do them after you unlock those. It costs 100k shards per. So you need 800k to get everything. The downside to it is you have to be finished episode 5 to unlock this. You have to be done story to unlock the battle pass. So that, it's not a priority, but if you have the shards to put into it, you might as well. You don't need sniper. It's good for some things, but I do everything with assault rifle. I don't use sniper at all. I don't even use it for onion. It's not. I don't need it.
Hi there, cadet.
No, they want character slots to get their prestige up faster. Because you want prestige 20 before the thing, right? But that's a whole other topic. Your character progression is priority over cosmetics at this point. I would recommend getting 2 characters at least. Your main character that you're going to use, and either a tank or a healer for a support character when they release. That's a whole other thing. Forging, if they're just starting out, they're not going to be worrying about getting T3 gear maxed out to plus 15 and everything. I would just say get your main class up and at least one not subclass, one secondary class for a support.
Hi there, cadet.
Like if they were done ND and they knew exactly what they're doing. Like I need to make a guide on how to prep for the next patch is the next guide I need to make, right? So like gathering all your materials, getting all your skills up as high as you can before the nerf, getting a sorcerer to do the upgrades and the grinding, getting the right skills on whatever class you're going to use for your support character, etc., etc. So is that good enough? Are we done with the guide? I should have actually recorded it and just did it. I'll make it. What I'm gonna do, when I'm done tonight, I'll edit this so that there's a highlight video of just, where I started the guide part to the end of the guide part, and none of this other stuff will be in it. Because otherwise, they're gonna be sitting for like 20 minutes at the very start for nothing, and then yeah. Okay. Oh, we'll leave it there for now then. I'm gonna go kill the rest of my bombers that I didn't kill. I guess I forgot to mention XP tickets. If you're grinding on a weekend, if you're doing a bunch of strongholds on a weekend, use an XP ticket. It's not needed during the week. If you have the extra shards, sure, but you know. But I would recommend spending the shards on XP tickets, or if you have a bunch saved up, use them for weekends. Because they stack with the bonus weekend, 20%. What's the other thing I missed? The way I'm doing it, that doesn't take effect. Because they're not sitting around for a specific mob, right? My guide shows the most efficient way to get your stuff done and go. Not like feral essence are only efficient if you're sitting at one type of mob waiting for that mob to respawn. Yeah, if they're farming bomber wings, they can literally sit in the bomber for the feral active, but like literally if you're farming all the materials, you can just cycle between the quests like I did, like go from filth to remains to foul to swarm / nightmare back to bomber, and by the time you go back to filth, they'll be respawned again. So you can just do the whole loop over and over and over. See, one blew itself up, so I don't get credit for it. I hate these things. Really? Two just blew themselves up. Oh, I guess also I should say bombers are the fastest way to level up your playtime buff. I gotta show where that pirate ship is if no one's done that quest. Oh, I guess there's a fishing... There's a fishing quest. Well, it's like 6 of them. You need 60k shards to finish the fishing quest line. Per character. But it's good passive AFK income if you finish it. If you get the high-end rod with the premium bait, I make like well, a little over $1 million gold per night that I fish. If you're just looking for XP, just do strongholds. It's where you get the most XP. Fishing daily is right here, if you need to know. Talk to this guy. He'll give you a bunch of quests. He's literally called Fishing Trainer. The quest for the green arcanes are past here. There's a little pirate ship out here. Talk to the pirate lady. First quest, go kill a bunch of boxes. And hope your RNG luck is good. Oh, stupid corner. I just realized that guy's character's name is Backdoor Girl. She probably got a friggin' trunk on her. My god. Only 2 and I'm halfway through the map. I'm gonna run out of boxes. I'm out of boxes. I still need 2 more rope. The pet's pretty nice to have. I told him to get storage and a pet. I guess I never mentioned that too. If you're gonna buy anything in the game, first thing you buy is storage and a pet. Cosmetics come afterwards. When's the update? Anytime between now and the foreseeable future. Alright, I'm gonna go get a drink and a snack while I wait for these boxes to respawn. I'll be back in a few minutes. What time is it? 7:09? I need a minute because I'm going to order some food and make my son deliver it. Because, ha 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 ha. What? What? Oh. Something's wrong here. Um. Right? I need to get to work. But I forgot my password for my Pizza Hut thing. This account? There it is. Wait, what the hell? Oh, that was 2 days ago. Why is that not working? Hold on. God. Stupid two-factor on everything nowadays. Yes, that's me. Thank you. Why did not send me my code? Your email, that one. Email password reset code, please. What's going on here? This is so dumb. I have to make a new account just to fucking do this? Are you kidding me? Damn it. All this just to order fucking pizza. Come on. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, no, but if I order here, then I get my rewards points, and I want free shit. Oh my god. Am I seriously gonna have that much problem? Oh, fuck it. That's so dumb. Okay, I want this. I want this. I want that. I want this. I want this. I want that. Checkout. I'm trying to order it. All right, I'm talking to my son right now. I'm seeing if he's actually going to be like delivering or not. Tell me when you're at shop. I'm placing an order. I'm actually not getting pizza. I'm just getting wings. They got actually good wings. Uh, hey! Alright. He's like, I'm at the shop, there's none in queue, so I'm gonna be the first one. (7:49 p.m.), so in 20 minutes is going to be here? Sweet. I can't read that. Is that mine? He sent me a screenshot of their computer. I don't know if he's supposed to do that. Is that person that's mine? Oh. There we go. Take it. So he tells me he's going to bring the Pepsi. He's taking a sip of it. Just fill and empty. How do you spell empty? Good. Okay, empty. All right. I told him he could fill an empty bottle with my 2-liter, and he could take some with him. But see, the best part about ordering pizza or wings from my son's place is that I literally don't have to get off my chair. He can come in my house, into my room, and hand deliver it. I don't have to worry about getting up. You know what that is? That's big brain thinking. Oh, there he is there. See, I got big brain thinking, Landon. Be lazy, yep. I'm also anime boy. I wish it worked on like hands. Like if my hands turned like anime, that would be cool. There's a tip in it for $1.86. Okay, I put a tip in there. You spoiled brat. And no, I didn't do it for stream. I needed Pepsi. Need more than that for gas? Yep. But you get paid like $3 for the delivery just for me doing it, right? Because the delivery fee is $3. No, no fucking tip. The tip's included in the thing. Go to hell. I just paid $480 some for your insurance today. All right. Be happy. You got $10 tips tonight. See, there you're covered. There, now save all your T3 cubes for the update. You don't need any more. I'll be there at some point. Yeah, I don't have to get up. I'm good. You bring my Pepsi and my wings to me. I told you could take a sip. It's fine. Oh. Come on, rope. Ah, there we go. And a half-eat pizza? No, no, no. I only got wings. There's no pizza there. Plus, he doesn't like the pizzas I get. Frozen because it's fucking Canada and their ice cubes? No, his car has a really good heater. I know that for a fact. Oh yeah, they're packed in a hot bag too, yeah. I forgot about that fact, yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna be doing a PC build stream soon. When my son gets his final part he needs for his computer, we're gonna be rebuilding the entire thing. No, you ain't dropping no fucking wings. Don't talk about poutine. My kid loves poutine. Wait, do you guys have a pizza poutine? Could I get my pizza on a poutine instead of on crust? That'd be badass. Oh, you should tell him to make that. I bet you it would sell really, really good. Oh, what am I doing? I gotta teleport first. Bring it up to your supervisor. Be like, hey, pizza on poutine instead of crust. Or pizza on fries. Yeah. We have... One, two... We have 3 for sure places that do poutine. Okay. Wait, what does my thing say? Order confirmed. It doesn't say you're on your way yet. I can't type. You better be here soon. I'm hungry. I smoke too much. I gotta stop. I want my food. I need my food. Come on,